Being 100 years on the shores of Lac Beauvert here, we've had celebrities to royalty alike stay here and call Jasper Park Lodge home.
The lodge atmosphere itself, being surrounded by this sort of cocoon of mountains, the outdoor lifestyle that you can enjoy while you're here.
Looking around the mountains, when you drive around the lake, the feeling that you sort of get that your heart starts to sing.
You're gonna get distracted by the mountains a lot.
It's going to change everybody in at least a little way.
Just look up.
We're not a castle, we're a lodge that's sprawling in log cabins. You really are interacting with nature when you leave your door, and I don't think you get that experience anywhere else.
For example, in front of this cabin I've seen elk fighting, or bears are sometimes roaring around on the golf course.
It's pretty amazing for a boy from Toronto coming here 10 years ago for the first time and seeing all these things. It's a whole other world.
You can go on a hike to Pyramid Mountain, you can go canoeing, you can go fishing, camping, everything like that.
Cross-country skiing and snowshoeing and ice canyon walks.
We want our colleagues to experience that so that they can speak to it better to our guests.
That creates sort of a unique atmosphere, and I think the guests feel that as well.
We really do enjoy our jobs.
Some of our guests have been coming here for 30 years. They got married here, their children have been here, their grandchildren have been here.
And it feels like such a privilege.
I think history is incredibly important. It's amazing to think where we started and where we are today and where we'll be in 50 years at the Jasper Park Lodge.
The history is what kind of, it makes us, right? And the history of the hotel and how things change. The number one thing the guests ask is about the hotel itself, It's always like, so how old is this building? How long has this been here?
You look at Jasper and the other mountain properties within Fairmont, they are living, breathing pieces of history.
We embrace the fact that we started as Tent City, that we started in tents on Lac Beauvert, and we keep sort of the look, the feel of the lodge as historic as we possibly can while still being a luxury hotel and a luxury hotel brand.
We're one big family, and we treat our guests like they're coming to stay at our house.
We all know each other, we all live together.
It doesn't matter if you're here for a summer or you've been here for 16 years.
So it's really like a family all together.
Any success that you have, everyone celebrates that together.
We try and extend that feeling of a community to the guests as much as we can.
When I talk to guests, they tell us that it's a complete different feel of service, that I think it's because we are living on property and we're hiking the same trails, we're skiing the same slopes, and we interact with them and share those memories.
That's one of the things that I love about this job, that it gives me the chance to really see my guests and interact with them and really bond with them.
There is sort of a casual comfortableness about the lodge. People do come here with their families, they come here to relax, to get away from the big city life, to reconnect with nature. And I think that's the experience they want. They want that to be reflected in the staff, that they are approachable, easy to talk to, yet still offer that level of service they're expecting.
We also want to find that balance of, I'm so proud to work at the Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge, I'm proud to be a part of the Fairmont family.
We're still a business and we still have an image to put forth and integrity and a reputation to maintain.
I think, especially if they're familiar with the Fairmont brand, as many of our guests are, that they expect the same level of service and the same caliber of hospitality that they get at any Fairmont in the world.
I think it's a very fine line that we have to be careful of.
Knowing what a guest is expecting when they come here. Some guests will want to be your best friend. Other guests will want you to provide exemplary service and then leave them alone. And it's about being able to assess the situation and present yourself appropriately.
Have fun within those standards. I think that's where the true greatness arises from, because we're then all working as a team.
It just becomes who you are. You're a Fairmont member.
The people that come to work here are really one in a million. We interview a lot of people to choose you, and so there's a lot of expectation that goes along with that. However, we know that you can deliver on it, which is why we chose you.
Even if you come and go, it seems to be that while you're here, you really become part of the family.
We're one big family here at the lodge, and I love it.
Because of that family feel, that they just meet those incredible people here, and if they leave eventually, then they notice that was such a good time of their life and that they're really missing it.
When are you ever going to have this view again in your lifetime, working for this company and at this hotel?